Hey friends, I thought I would take you on a day in the life of a travel agent, but there is a storm rolling in. I mean, heavy. Luckily, I was able to go in and get my copies made for today. I have some packets I need to get out in the mail for travel. I'll show you how I do that. But this is actually going to be shorter than I thought because this storm is like really rolling in. Check it out. Like you can clearly see it's probably really slow, but you can see the clouds moving in. I mean, it is thick and dark. So I'm gonna head back home. So if I can, I'll get back on and I'll do some other footage, some things I need to get done today to show you similar of a day in the life of a travel agent. It is Saturday, so I try to get a lot of things done. That was lightning. So I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Hey friends, it's Keisha with Keylinks Travel Solutions, but I am also the Budget Key on YouTube. I am back home, safe from the storm that's coming through. It looks like it's going to be raining off and on all day and possibly all day tomorrow. I believe the storm that's coming through is Lee, or I don't know. I can't keep up. We've been getting them back to back. So I'm going to be putting together a packet. There is a gentleman in a local area that has a golf tournament coming up next week, and he offered to display some of my material. He is booked on a cruise with me, so I thank him very much for supporting my business, and he is allowing me to put some of my products or information out for some of the people that are coming through for the golf tournament. So I gathered some of my materials. We do get our flyers and things like that for free, so we don't have to pay for them, which is awesome. But I do like to make flyers for cruises or any trips that I have coming up. I'd like to get those printed out, and so they're, I could put some information in the packet in case anyone is interested in going. And then I do have what's known as like a welcome letter. So anyone that gets a packet, they'll see that I not only book for cruises, I book other vacations, different cruise lines. That's not just cruising, but I have access to all cruise lines. They'll be able to see that I do wedding destinations, flight hotel packages, resorts, spa getaways, group travel, and it kind of just basically introduces myself and my business. And it has at the bottom, some of my contact information, which I see on here. I do need to update one, but it's still active. I just don't use it as much, but that's on there. I have some stickers that I put on the back of the actual package, so it'll look like this when I'm done with it. I also include a business card. I got new business cards made because the other ones that I had didn't have my picture on it. So I kind of want to spruce it up, and I'm working on some new rebranding. So I wanted to make sure that some of my flyers have my actual picture on it, as well as on my business cards and things like that. So I'm going to put one of the packets together just so you can kind of see how I do it. And it's pretty simple. You can put in whatever you want. I even have some postcards for Princess Cruise Line. Zoom in so you can see it. And then I have this one. Pretty much, I don't really have anything on these unless I'm mailing them out or I'm giving them to a local business. I'll put something on there. But pretty much I use these just to make the packet look better. So what I do is I'll have one of the postcards in these plastic little packages, and you can get these right on Amazon. You get like, the lady that I use, the supplier, she has a pack of like 200 for like $14. And I use a lot of them. So I'll put one in the front like this. I'll drop it down. So I'll have one in there like this. And then I'll take any of my other marketing materials, such as the welcome letter. I'll fold that in half. Any of the flyers that I want to put in, I'm just going to go with this one because they're the same cruise, they just look a little different. And it's folded in half. So I'll have that with one of these, like this. I'll put that inside, like that. And then I'll use one of the other postcards to kind of go in the back of it. So it'll go this way. Let's see here. Like so. And then I'll drop a business card down inside so they'll see that. And then one of my stickers with my contact information will go on it in the bottom corner, like this. And then how I seal it, I kind of close the top over the back. And then with this extra space, I'll fold that down again. I'll fold that over the back, and then I tape it. Kind of squeeze some of the extra air out of it. And then I'll just put a couple pieces of tape just to keep that second flap down. And like so. So I have that, with this, with my sticker. And I always do these different. Sometimes I'll put in other flyers, other information. So it really just depends on what I'm taking them for, or who I'm giving them to, I should say. So since this is going to a golf tournament, I just have, so they know that I do work with Princess Cruise Line. That is what I'm focusing on this month. I'm advertising a lot of Princess Cruise. There's some really nice itineraries going for 2024, 2023 and 2024 actually. So I'm advertising that, and then I do have the flyer for a Carnival cruise that I'm organizing and hosting for next year. We have 75 people already going on that one, which is amazing. So if you're interested in cruising, let me know. And then sometimes I'll just put, I'll put other information in here, like Disney. I have Norwegian Cruise Line. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can make these packets, but because of where these are going, I'm just keeping it pretty simple, because they're also getting catalogs from me. So they're gonna get a Carnival catalog, Princess Cruise Line, and Royal Caribbean. So that's why this is very minimal, because we're gonna get other stuff. So that is how I make my packet. So I have everything laid out here. So I'm gonna finish up and put the rest of these together, and I will be back and show you what I'm gonna do next. Hey friends, I am back, and I have officially put all of the packets together that are going out for the golf tournament that's taking place next week. So I'll just show you those really quick. And like I said, you saw what was going to be in them. Just some brief information of a couple of cruises, or cruise that's coming up, and a general welcome letter. So I have all of those ready to go. And then I have another label on the back of them. So they are all set. I have all of their brochures already packed and ready to go. So when they come to pick up everything, all I have to do is hand them their complete bag, and they are all set. So now, in the day of a life of a travel agent, like I said, today is Saturday. So I'm just going through doing a couple odds and ends that I wasn't able to get done through the week. Up next, I will be working on some follow-ups, reaching out to some clients of mine that have interest in travel quotes. We're going to go over some information, getting their packets together, finishing up the final arrangements so they can start making their deposits. I have another travel package I'm putting together for September of next year. You'll probably see that information in a future video. That is going to be in September of 2024. And I need to go through some emails. I did get an email back from a Hawaii vendor for Hawaii. I have some clients that are going to Hawaii the end of this year, but because of all of the storms and everything that they're going through, we've been going back and forth trying to figure out some arrangements and move some things around. So that is what I'm working on next. I have my tablet here. I need to process a couple of payments today for some cruise activities that are going on next year. So I'll be doing that and getting a couple other odds and ends done. How many of you prefer your calendar on your tablet, or do you use like a planner? I have both, and I'm starting to find, I used to use my Happy Planner a lot. I just have that, didn't know that was going to fall out of there. The calendar, you know, you put all of your information handwritten, and then I also use this one because when I register for webinars and things like that, you can automatically save it to your Google Calendar, your Outlook calendar, or what's the other one, Yahoo. So you can automatically save it, so that gets put on here, but then I don't have it on my Happy Planner. So it's like I have to go back to using both. So I'll mark whatever is on here, make sure I update it in here so I don't schedule appointments, webinars, phone calls for my clients and I have something else going on. So which one do you prefer? Do you use your tablet for everything, or are you more of a paper person, or do you use both? So that's what's coming up next. I'm going to get started and work on a couple of things. For the payment processing side of it, I do use a triple layer protection for a credit card. So I won't be filming any of that. So you won't get to see that part. But I'll come back on and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So here I'm just showing a couple of the catalogs just so you can kind of see what I was referring to when I mentioned the brochures. I have no idea why I flipped them this way, but just wanted to show you. This one's Carnival. Inside they list all of the ships, the deck plans, lots of information are in these brochures. As a travel agent, we do get access to these absolutely free, so we can give them out to our clients, which is really, really nice. We do not have to pay for our marketing material outside of the flyers that I went to get copies made. And the only reason I did that is because my toner right now is low on one of the colors, and I'm saving up to invest in a new printer. I'm getting a larger one. So I just wanted to show you clips of me putting this together. Of course, that would fall in the middle of filming, right? I don't know why I decided to put this mini tripod on this table. I should have grabbed my tripod. I don't know. Still getting it together. So the books I just showed you, Carnival, Princess, and Royal Caribbean, are all going in my bag for the golf tournament. So I just wanted to show you what's going to go in there. And these books are so heavy, but it's all good. So I have Carnival, Princess Cruise Line, lots of catalogs for people to take. I mean, yes, you can look things up online, but sometimes people like to have an actual book in their hand that they can open and look and see the pages and pictures and different destinations and itineraries. It's easier just to have it right in your hand. And Royal Caribbean, and this is good for 2023 and 2024 sailings, so lots of good information in there. I have that ready to go. And then all of the packets that I made, they're gonna go in here as well. And even though each of these have my business card, I wanted to send along some additional business cards for them in case anybody wants to take an extra one, give to a friend, neighbor, family member. So I'm going to put those in there as well. And now all I have to do is give that person a call and let them know their packet is all ready to go and send that on its way. All right, we are moving right along. I received the link from my client to process a payment on their upcoming cruise. Well, they're actually going on the June cruise. It's an 8-day sailing in 2024. If you're interested, let me know. I'll be happy to give you the information. I'll be happy to have you. So I processed that. It is a triple layer. I also have an additional layer of protection on my laptop, so your information is protected as much as possible. So then I do have a tally that I keep in my tablet. Even though the payments on Carnival are all tracked, I still keep a running total. If you ever want to reach out to me and you might say, hey, you know, what's my balance? How much do I owe? Or when did I make my last payment? How much was my last payment? What card did I use? Or anything like that. As far as the card, I would have to pull it up through Carnival. But if I'm on the go, I'm out and about, running errands, things like that, and you reach out to me and say, hey Keisha, I want to make a payment, but how much did I pay last month? I don't want to tell you, well, wait till I get home and pull it up. I have it right here. All I have to do is pull up your tally and I can let you know immediately. So I do track that, so I'm going to update how much the payment was for. Today's date, 9/9/23, and what their new balance is. Okay, and boom. So that is done for that person. I even sent an email out that I needed to get done. So that is taken care of. Moving right along. Hey friends, I am back to wrap up today's video of a day in the life of a travel agent. And like I said before, it is Saturday, so I used this day to get a lot of things done. It was raining earlier today, off and on. I think it's going to rain again a little bit later this afternoon. So I decided to go out, get those copies made that I needed, work on a few things. I got a ton of things done while I was here. I just finished my flyer for the new vacation for September. I'm just going to click over here. So I did get that done. Yay! So that is ready to go. I am going to post that in my VIP. I'll probably tag it in this video just so you could get a closer look at what I put together. And I'll get everything all sent out. I'll put all the details in the VIP group, Keylinks Travel VIP on Facebook. And I'm going to clean up my work area, take a break. I finally grabbed some lunch. I might watch a movie and just hang out probably for the rest of the day. If I do anything else, it might be just some minor things. But I think that it's going to be a wrap for a day in the life as a travel agent. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably do another one in another week or two, just to kind of give you an idea of the different things that travel agents do. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment. If you enjoyed this video, please like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Talk to you later.